Girls nowadays learning to do makeup instead of cooking. What do you expect your man to eat? The foundation. Can't wait for men to die of hunger and go extinct because they refuse to use their own hands to make their own meal. Yeah, that'll show them. Oh my goodness. What's up, my Beardos and Weirdos? OneTopic here, and today we're diving back into AreTheStraightsOK. I think this subreddit has a special place in my heart, especially coming to you as one of those random straight people on the internet who goes through these subreddits. I don't identify with these memes as much as I do on the other subreddits, but I do understand. These are things I've seen in person. Unfortunately, these mindsets exist, and I think it's important to confront them and identify them so people can learn how to do better. So that's half the fun that we have with these. All right, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, yes, I am still a cartoon, but don't worry, the computer is back, and I have my camera set up on Twitch. So if you want to see me live, I'm on Twitch, and my second channel, I guess. Cameras on both. All right. Nobody is asexual. You're born male or female. Oh, ow. I furrowed my brows so hard I got a headache. Straight person. One single gay couple existing in this work of fiction ruins it for me. LGBTQIA+ person. I'm tired of 99.99% of fictional characters being straight. Straight person. What the fudge? Stop it with all the heterophobia and hate. I feel so targeted right now. I need to just find some sort of safe space where people can where I can just talk to people that are like me. Shut up. Heterophobia is one of the funniest terms. No. Every time someone tries to call someone else heterophobic, it just sounds so silly to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Not to be heterophobic or anything. Ah, see, this is what I'm talking about. But I just don't agree with the straight lifestyle. But I'm not heterophobic. I just don't like straight people because of their sexual orientation. But I'm not heterophobic. Oh, the shoe on the other foot, as it were, you know? This is obviously written to be satire, but you see how ridiculous it sounds? So maybe now, don't write those Facebook posts when you're like, not to be homophobic or anything, but spews homophobia here. No one. 22-year-old Christian who's been married for 2 months. Marriage is hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Sometimes I hate my husband. Sometimes I'm so repulsed by him that I want to barf. But it's so worth it. So blessed to be his. No, darling, no. How does this have nearly 200,000 likes? Oh my god. I feel very much for those who feel stuck in these scenarios, who feel like they are obligated to get married and then obligated to enjoy things and obligated to look on the brighter side of life always, when they could just be perhaps working on those things that they feel like aren't working. And if you feel like your marriage isn't working out in those first 2 months, might be a good time to reach out and try to get some guidance, assistance, outside perspective maybe. Yeah. This man texted me, weekly reminder, I love you, and it's your whole world. I'm just living in it. It's gay stuff like that that makes me want to cheat. No, you've got a sweetheart. Don't crush the guy. Dang. But I mean, if you're not enjoying the relationship and you don't enjoy people being romantic, maybe don't shame them on social media and just split up. They deserve better. I said it. They deserve better than you, person. Oh, why does this have so many likes on it? Oh. The straights are not okay. My daughter will never watch you again. 5,000 likes? Oh my god. And then JoJo Siwa clapping back. 43,000 likes. Okay. I watched an interview that JoJo Siwa did where she talked about her coming out and how it was a spur of the moment thing where she just felt she wanted to be true to herself and to her partner and to just express herself as she was and throw caution to the wind because who cares? She just wants to be authentic. And my goodness, she has been incredibly brave through all of this. And I can't imagine the strength it would have to be to come out against people like this who have such backwards mindsets. Ma'am. Celebrate people who are brave enough to be themselves. And don't allow those who tear down others to make such a large impact on your life. Much easier said than done. But follow JoJo Siwa's example. Okay. Not all men annoy us. Some men are gay. All right, that hit my funny bone. My son's school recently got new textbooks for health class and they mention homosexuality. This is absolutely absurd, as this is a public school and they shouldn't be pushing an agenda. Now these children will not learn what is wrong with being gay. Unacceptable. Wait, what? This has to be satire. What's wrong with being... Oh, come on. I look at people's comments like this that they make so publicly and so openly and so proudly, and I think to myself, what kind of bubble do you have to live in order for this to be an acceptable thought? And how do we burst that bubble?
My 4-year-old daughter just got a Valentine's Day card. This photograph is posted here for Lewis. Yes, you know who you are.
Did you just threaten a 4-year-old? What? What? Isn't that kindergarten? That's not even the first grade. Do you need to wear fatigues and to hold a gun to threaten a child? You are tall, aren't you? You're not... Oh, short on the inside. I get it. Oh. Shut up. I'm fine with straight people. I just don't like it when they make it their whole personality. I love this artwork. I love this creator on Instagram. They create a ton of really interesting artworks. Gatekeeping much? Oh, they didn't get it. They don't get it. Blew over your head with this one, didn't it? A second grader at a Christian school was expelled for telling another girl she had a crush on her, mother said. I know it's going to be a long time until actual equality is seen across the board, but dang it, every time I see something like this, it just smacks me in the face and reminds me, yeah, we're not there yet. Oh, hetero. Oh, hands. Gay. Hands. Oh, really? What? Okay, hang on. All right, I'm putting my hands together, and they're... no, my hands are like the ones on the right. What? Can you have mismatched lines? I don't think so. Not that much, right? Don't they always match? Oh, that's the joke. Oh. All right, you got me. Don't have a problem with gay people, but why TF bring it in a video game? Pfft, I don't effing understand. Because we play video games too, buddy. Damn straight. Equality and representation across the board. It matters. Straight people. I was in love with my girlfriend, and then she got pregnant. The horror. Also straight people. Gay people are bad because they don't reproduce. What? Oh no, I remember this. I saw a post that was like, if you had 3 islands and you put straight people on one and gay people on another, then the straight island would win or something? I can't remember how it went, but completely ignoring the fact of how gay people come to be. My brain. Aww, she's proposing to him. That's so cute. She put like little flower petals, and there's tea light candles on the floor. There's balloons on the ceiling. This is romantic. Oh my goodness, she's on one knee. This is adorable. I don't know how I would react were I to be proposed to, but this is a beautiful way to do it. Oh, and someone's retweeting it by saying,
I would rather slam my tongue in a car door.
Jealous much? Sometimes it's best not to give women the option to think. To not give her free choice, just lead her, and she will follow. Ew. What? To not give her free choice? She already has free choice. You know ladies can think, right? Come on. Fox's expert. Asexuality. Is it even real? Yeah.
Come again? That was my reaction the first time I heard about asexuality. It's a hard concept to fathom.
Not really.
Imagine going through life with zero interest in sad or fun time. Try wrapping your head around the idea of never being sexually attracted to another human being. Impossible, I write, set upon my ivory tower of self-importance. God, Fox is the worst for so many reasons. Oh. Turkish president says, there's no such thing as LGBT. And suddenly, just like that, it all disappeared.
I can't imagine how ignorant you have to be able to look out at the world and be like, no, I'm pretty sure all those people over there, it's a psyop. They don't exist. They're a hologram. My professor isn't taking anyone's nonsense. Questions for heterosexuals in class. What do you think caused your heterosexuality? When did you decide you were a heterosexual? Is it possible that your heterosexuality is just a phase you may grow out of? Why do you insist on flaunting your heterosexuality? Why can't you just be what you are and keep quiet about it? Why do you heterosexuals feel compelled to seduce others into your lifestyle? Have you considered therapy to change your heterosexual tendencies? See, shoe on the other foot. How does it feel? Not great, right? Being confronted with this logic, it's almost as if when you're shown a mirror, you suddenly become uncomfortable because the person you are, when you realize the other side of the conversation also involves a human being, makes you uncomfortable. I hope this is your motivation to change. This is perfect. These kind of questions where they flip things around, they should be in every single school curriculum. Good on your professor. That's awesome. Father of the Year! Stay clear, boys. This is my dad. Wait, what? Stay clear, boys. What are the stay clear boys? Fam, if you're gonna threaten people, try to use proper grammar. Stay clear, boys. It's all capitalized. This is a title. This is like a band name. This is a group of individual. The Stay Clear Boys. And she's introducing her dad to them. Okay, cool.
Make it clear to her on the first date, then she will have your name. She will be obedient and submissive. She will be a housewife and bear your children. No career, no own bank account, no male friends, no trousers.
Okay, as I'm reading over this, why the no pants? I'm looking at all of the other bullet points. It's like, I want to own a human, I want to own a human, I want to own a human, but no pants. Why the no pants? Okay. Oh God, I just realized this is the first date. Oh, okay, all right. Cards on the table. This person's giving you ample opportunity to leave. That's not necessarily a bad thing. If someone feels like this, I'm gonna give some dating advice. Maybe run. This is not someone I think necessarily that you want to spend a lot of time with, unless you're gonna like try to change their mind, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. Not with this many bullet points. This is very worrying. I think I must have read this 6 or 7 times now, and I just get more and more uncomfortable the longer I look at it. So I'm not gonna make you look at it as long as I did. Let's move on. Ugh. The woman next to me at lunch asked what I was reading. I started to describe the plot. 2 star-crossed girls in high school. Unlikely love story. She cut me off and said she wasn't gay, so it didn't interest her. I looked at the cover of her book. It's about a serial killer. Oh, no! Oh, gosh. Oh, chalk that one up to another person not being okay. If your interest isn't in romantic stories, I can kind of get that, but saying that the romance isn't necessarily one that you share, thus you're not interested in it, that doesn't track. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Did you watch the Lady and the Tramp movie and you enjoyed that? Did you watch The Lion King and you enjoyed that? Like, those don't include humans, right? But you still enjoyed them, right? So why would human relationships not be something that you would enjoy even though you're not in that specific type of relationship? What? The fudge!
Homosexuality is a disease. I pray to God that you'll get cured one day, because for heaven's sake, you are one beautiful human being, too beautiful to suffer this.
What? Could you possibly be so deluded that you'd be under the impression that you could only be gay if you weren't attractive? Oh, this is a person that thinks that because someone struck out with the opposite sex that they must go after the same... Oh... God, I haven't run across one of these mindsets in a really long time. Interesting. Don't want to go near it, but interesting. No.
Why were you ignoring me?
I believe I have every right to decide whether I ignore you or not.
When a handsome boy like me is giving so much attention to a gloomy girl like you, no, you don't have any such right.
That is such a red flag. Oh my goodness gracious. Horrifying. Are the straights okay? Not this one.
Could you settle with me?
No.
Why? Am I not good looking enough?
I'm a lesbian.
But am I pretty for you?
Bye.
WTF? Chill, dude. Lesbians have more orgasms, but lesbian marriages are much more fragile and are 3 times more likely to end than gay marriages.
Wait, what?
What? You're anxious. You feel so anxious about life, like all young women. Lesbians initially have it easier. They lay off the stress of having children, but this is just temporary. But in reality, your life will be only more stressful because you'll go through one after another failed relationship.
My brow is furrowing yet again. I couldn't make it all the way through that without giving myself another stress headache. I don't know if it's ever ended. This whole video is one big headache. My gosh. I'm a firm believer in most people's mindsets can be rehabilitated. But to be led down such a path, to be so off track with what is reality, I don't know how you'll bring someone back from that. We do our best here by poking fun and talking about the things that make people similar. This is one of those subreddits that just kind of worries me, you know?
If your boyfriend reads books, that's a girlfriend.
What if it's a book on carpentry or coal mining?
A real man would learn hands-on, risking his fingers on an electric saw.
The amazing thing about books and what you can learn from books is the exact same things that you would learn hands-on, except perhaps you can learn in a more efficient manner. Because while it would take, say, 5 minutes to chop a piece of wood from end to end, and you would know what that would feel like, you don't perhaps know the concept behind chopping that piece of wood, which you could learn in perhaps 30 seconds, 1 minute, maybe less. The education process requires a mixture of hands-on and book learning. To completely throw away the concept of book learning, actually, this is a really good metaphor for like all of this. Oh no, maybe all the straight people need to read more books. Straight people will say that the LGBT education isn't age appropriate, but will ask toddlers if they have a girlfriend. It's such weird, odd double standards of like,
My son's not gay, he's too young.
but also like, as an infant.
Aha! Look at his little girlfriend. He's such a ladies' man.
Ugh. Ugh.
She has a tattoo. You marry her. 15 years later, your daughters want tattoos on their arms and thighs. You try to instill discipline and they tell you that mom also has one. They ask for permission from their tattooed mother, who sees absolutely nothing wrong with it. How dare they? She accompanies them to go get their desired tattoos. Then later she tells them, don't worry about your father. I'll deal with him. You come home and your daughters have their arms inked with smiles on their faces. You try to understand what's going on and how does your wife allow such?
Allow such what?
But you have no say because you married a mentally corrupted woman who is
Emasculate? Wait, what?
You allowed her into your life with her type of mindset and strange beliefs. In short, women who have tattoos are for the dumps.
Oh god. Oh, that went really dark. Oh my gosh. Wait, so having a tattoo makes you evil? Is that what I'm getting from this? Ah, you fool! You should have known ahead of time. Ah, but she probably sneaked in there with like an ankle tattoo and you didn't see it coming. Ah, woe was you. Such a moron. Jojo Siwa said that the police were called to her home following her coming out live stream. There's a reason why I feel that representation across all media really matters, and one of the biggest reasons is that without a perceived equality, people feel free rein to act however they want in very aggressive and negative focused manners, and I don't agree with that at all. I absolutely do not agree with tearing people down for who they are as humans. Love who you love, be who you are, be as strong as someone who could come out as who they are on a public platform. I honestly aspire to be this brave in my life. I think most people could learn by taking a page out of Jojo Siwa's book. One day, I really do hope that we live in a world where this sort of thing isn't so normal and so regular and almost expected. Yeah, well, people who are like this are just out there, and you kind of have to just expect that. If you're going to be different, and noticeable, if people are going to see you for who you are, you just kind of have to expect that negativity. I want to live in a place where that doesn't happen anymore. And if that means I have to dive into this subreddit a billion times, I will do that. Even if I just help change one or two minds out there.
Straight people. I can't be homophobic. I made eye contact with a gay on July 17th, 2009. A whole gay!
All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, that was our dive into r/AreTheStraightsOK. And the conclusion, no, like a large swath of them, no, but there's also a lot of good people out there. I can see by many of the different titles on these that a lot of straight people are the ones that are taking these screenshots and including them on this subreddit and saying, yeah, I'm sorry about this. Some people are just not okay. Others are. And I firmly believe that those who want to be positive out there will eventually wash these people out, whether that be by changing their mind or eventually just aging them out, and that people moving forwards will be better. I know there'll still be pockets of negativity out there, but I don't want that to be the norm. So, for example, if on this video you see a bunch of negative comments, don't react to them. Put a positive comment, put something nice in there, compliment someone's username, tell them to have a nice day. But don't engage with those negative ones, because we'll do better than that. All right, my Beardos and Weirdos, we'll see you in the next one, where we take it one topic. I'm losing my voice. One topic at a time. Roll that outro.
Oh, it's too far.
Too far?
see
Hang
it.
on. What if I hit zoom?
Don't drop something, please. I'm scared.
One.
Okay, that was good.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go back to